y'all, it's your girl Nate, and I got some more Body by God lifestyle tips. Today I'm wearing the same outfit as the other videos. I was gonna change the look like I wasn't being thirsty and filming all of these at once, but I just want to knock them all out and like post them. This video is about what to expect when you detox and you make your healthy lifestyle change shift, healthy lifestyle for a lifetime shift. I guess I'm going to cover the unpleasant ones first and then talk about all the great ones so that we get to the end of the rainbow and we feel good about ourselves. The first thing that you may notice is a complexion change. So kind of like a cheese grater, just go ahead and imagine a cheese grater. You're like this and the stuff is like, that's what's happening basically when you do your detox. So all that gunky is getting squished out of your pores and everywhere else, but through your face, and you may be like, yo, I thought I was supposed to be Miss America after this, looking right. You're gonna go through that ugly duckling stage. I know I did, maybe not everybody. I'm just letting you know what happened to me and what happens to a lot of people. So don't be surprised or discouraged, and don't not keep being healthy because it happens. Odor from every orifice. You're gonna smell from everything. Your mouth, your breath may smell bad. Your underarms for sure, just get ready. It's that bochinche. Your duty, your part deux is, gonna be challenging. It's gonna challenge everyone. If you're a girl, the cootie cat may emit smells. I went on the internet and I was like, yo, because I was doing the living defense at the end of the month for a week, and I said, what's happening to her? This isn't, I've never smelled this. And it was hard to find. So I'm gonna break barriers and I'm gonna make a video about this. To all my chicas out there who are detoxing, your cootie cat, she may go through something and you just hang in there with her, okay? Alright, you may have irregular elimination. So it may at first get like, I keep saying chalked up in my head, like stuck up, stopped up. You may get stopped up for a minute while your body's figuring out what is this beautiful nutrients you've given to me. Then it may be like, get this bochinche out that's been staying in me. And so you may have hyper-expulsion after you've been trapped inside. It's gonna be like Super Mario Part 2 after you plugging a stopper up in there. Bloating as you're going through your detox. With the stopper stuff in the Super Mario Part 2, you may literally have your stomach get inflamed with the chemical interactions with good nutritious stuff and the bochinche pileup that is up in there, up in here. And you also may have water retention. I still really don't understand this one, but I do know that there are things that help with bloating, and drinking mint and ginger tea do help. Drinking aloe vera does help. It helps with water elimination. You will go to the bathroom a little bit more, but we will all get through this together. And I can YouTube hold your hand. Oh, for women, you may have a trail off cycle, and this one took a little bit of actually paying attention to what was popping off with me, but I noticed that my girl time, maybe it would usually cut off around 5 or 6 days, but it was like trailing off to the 7th or 8th, which I thought was very odd. And by the way, with your cycle, we shouldn't look at it or try to not look at it with disdain. I know I used to look at it as like the dreaded curse, the female curse, ruining my life. I'm thinking of it now like bloodletting. We get to have fresh new blood kind of cycled through us and help get some of those extra toxins, which is an experience that men don't necessarily get. It's not the most pleasant experience, but it's a health beneficially kind of good. Okay, other things, you may notice a little more earwax or a lot more earwax buildup, and stay on top of that earwax buildup because that joint could go all the way up to the cochlea, get trapped up in there. It's like a snail type shape, and you have to go in there with you have to either do the thing with the ear douche, or a bobby pin or something. It's not a fun experience when you get all that earwax built up there. I didn't mean to describe it as much as I did, but that was something that caught me super off guard. I was like, where's all this wax coming from? This is gross, not cute. And then it building up and not taking care of it as it was happening, that was tough to actually get that out and hear again. I literally it was so much I couldn't hear out of my ears very well. I couldn't hear out of my left ear at all. I'm gonna let that go and go to the next thing. Well, your mouth salivates already, but your mouth literally may have, your gums may kind of turn white, like it's gonna be excreting from everywhere. It is amazing though. And white slimy, kinda. You sleep, you wake up and there's like white slimy me though, like more than there normally is. So these are all the gross kind of things that may happen as you go through a especially harsh detox, or just detoxing in general, maybe going into your lifestyle. Okay, here's some of the great positive stuff. We're gonna kind of zoom through it, but I wanted to really take my time through the not pleasant ones because one, I don't want you to be discouraged when it's happening. Two, I don't want you to think that maybe you caught something. Literally, I was like, bruh, like, I was like, yo, did I... I'm saving it. I'm saving it for that honeymoon, but like, what is going, like, where is this, why is she smelling like that, you know? Okay, I just wanted to let you know what to expect, and your body is not dying or breaking down, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. The positives: clearer skin. After you go through the struggle, we end up on the other side with clear skin, and it's not all of a sudden it stops and you got clear skin. You do still have to kind of work to the stuff that came to the surface. Now we have to pull that bacteria off, those bacteria clumps, gross clumps, and I like to hit that with the bentonite clay, and it does over time recede, but it's almost like you're pushing out from the inside, and then you gotta take it off, like scrape the barnacles off from the outside of the boat, and now you're on your way to having beautiful face skin. Okay, you'll have an increase in your energy and stamina. Very dope. And I, for a minute there, was trying to be like, oh, I need to have coffee. I do enjoy the taste of coffee, and I like chai tea. That's not the same. I just said that because it's at Starbucks. I enjoy the taste of coffee, especially when it has cream and sugar, and that alone is a big reason why I don't be drinking coffee, because I need lots of milk and sugar to ingest it. Furthermore, it messes up your pearly whites. Furthermore, it dehydrates you from the inside out. But that was a super tangent. Point is, you have the energy that you need. You trust God to actually have built you to make it through a day, and you don't necessarily need those stimulants to speed you up and crash eventually and not be happy. Mental clarity. It's so intimately tied with my walk with God, with my walk with Christ, that I don't know, but I do know that I was experiencing mental clarity and just not having as much jumbled thoughts, not having as much racing thoughts, as many racing thoughts, just having a more, I guess, a better aura, a more positive outlook, and it was happening at the same time as I gave my life to Him. So who's to say chicken or the egg, but I'm going to attribute it to both. And you are going through a detox. This may seem like an exaggeration. Someone may be like, yo, like, what are you saying? But when He was healing people and His disciples were healing people, it was always they were taking out unclean spirits. Unclean. And in the way that those movies with the exorcism, and they were casting out unclean spirits, toxic spirits, you're going through a physical, in the natural detoxification and elimination of unclean, I don't want to say entities, but like, why not, from your body during this time. What do you guys think? Okay, you are going to have more regular elimination, and I don't know if it's going to be literally, now you're going to be going every day, multiple times a day. You're just going to be doing all the time. Don't know if it's going to be that way for you. I don't know your intestinal tract. And it has other factors that need to be constants, like the amount of liquid that you're taking in, the amount of greens and those nutrients. Those are, and your multivitamins, and how you are stimulating your metabolism with cardiac stress or cardiac intensive activity. So all of those are factors and needs to be constants, I believe, for your elimination to be regular. But the detoxification itself helps to clear up that intestinal pathway, that those can even take into effect or be impactful in that process. So more regular and effortless elimination, instead of feeling like that when you're on the toilet, and I just did that, but like you're about to go off on a rocket ship. And there's actually a posture that you should try to use while you're on the toilet. We're on the topic, so let's do it. But to actually sit up right and kind of open your legs. You can't see me, so I'm not sure why I'm doing my leg part. Open your legs to a little bit outside of a squat, to where your legs would be kind of in line with your hips, and kind of have your toes pointing out. And it just helps pull this up, instead of it being all crunched like your intestines crunch. It's like this, and it gets stretched out. It can move easily instead of trying to move through knots or being folded on top of each other. Does that make sense? Now, there are other articles and people out there that have their own techniques. Some of them say, like, bring your knees up into your chest. I don't know how to do that without a lot of weirdness happening on the toilet. So the proper posture and opening the legs out a little bit more on the toilet seems to really work in moving along the elimination process. Okay, I believe I have enjoyed less frequent bloating, which is cool. I still have bloating, and I need to do more research, honestly. Like, is bloating about the potential inside of you, or is it water retention, and why am I retaining water so much? Like, that's not cute. But then I know when you drink water, you're gonna have water in your body. And I have heard that people who do fitness competitions, they dehydrate themselves so that they don't have water retention. And I'm not gonna not drink water. It's cool hearing that, because it's like they're also going through an unhealthy process, though they may look like the idea of health and fitness. So I still don't really know all about bloating, but I do feel like I have less, at least part 2 caused bloating, since I have been on a healthier path. You smell better, enough said. Your hair may start to return to its optimum or baseline growth rate. Now, this is what probably people attribute to your hair grows more when you're healthier. It's honestly, we're probably getting back to what our hair was designed by our father to actually, the rate it was designed to grow at. And it's like, man, I've been living a half-life. Not just my hair, but like I feel better, you know, and to know that my face can look normal and not, you know, colorless. That's another thing. Your face, your complexion, it actually not flushed, but it's like there's life in your skin versus Walking Dead skin. Cool. You have brighter eyes, and I don't understand that one fully. The one that I feel has attributed most to my eyes being brighter in the area around my eyes, honestly, has been beets, which has been pretty cool. As far as my eye health, I definitely attribute that to all the goodies that are in carrots, but as far as my skin being more flushed or more normal and my eyes being brighter, I feel like it's been the beets for some reason. That could be a lurking variable. Don't quote me on that. I have no research to support that claim. My nails are stronger, and again, I feel like they are growing at the rate that they should have the whole time. And I used to have a, I don't know, like a patch of, it almost looked like there was a fungus of some sort on my pinky nail. I'm being really transparent with you. And my nail started to grow out correctly without that distortion in my nail. And there's like a line of demarcation, which is really cool. It's not there anymore, so that's just been a really cool physical thing to see the progress. Oh yeah, and the last thing is for the women, I don't feel like I have as much difficulty with my cycle. The cramping, I never cramped that bad before, but I would have like pangs of pain that made me really detest that time, my girl time, but I don't really have those anymore. It's just kind of like it starts and it trails off and we're good. One of the other benefits I wanted to add is that I haven't had a UTI infection in a long time, and I know that one of the most painful ones that was like, I need to change my life. I got one on the way to competition in North Carolina when I was still playing volleyball at Maryland, and I had to deal with that joint all the way down from Maryland to North Carolina when we were still in the ACC, and that was excruciating, and I don't have any of those anymore. And I just feel like that urinary tract in itself is just, has benefited a lot from me having a healthier lifestyle. If you have some more things that happen during your detoxification process and your progress or your move into a healthier lifestyle, please share it with us, share it with me. I want to learn more. I want to use you for your knowledge. If you like it, like it. If not, if you like it, comment down below if you wanna, and we will talk in our next video. Thanks, bye.